Good afternoon, class. We have a very special guest that is joining us. I hope you did your assignments from last week that you turned in. I honestly hate giving bad grades, but if you don't do the assignments, I don't have a choice, right? Now, I don't want to take too much time from our very special guest, so I present to you the founding father of Operant Conditioning himself, Dr. B.F. Skinner.
Thank you. Hello all, and thank you again for having me, Professor.
Of course, you can start whenever you like.
So, class, you've heard of personal positive negative reinforcement, but do you know what it actually means? You, in the front row, what is negative reinforcement?
It's like getting punished, right? And it makes you do something more?
That is wrong! Can't you do anything right?
Oh wow.
See, I scared you, didn't I? I apologize. I'll try to be a bit more careful with my words next time. Try again.
Oh yeah, a stimulus is removed and that causes an action to increase.
There you go. And you just proved my example perfectly.
I did?
Yes, but notice how I stopped screaming at you and it made it easier for you to answer the question.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
Sorry to interrupt, Dr. Skinner, but maybe the class could benefit a bit more if you showed them operant conditioning.
Of course I can. So this is how the experiment goes.
Can pigeons read? This one gives every indication, because he's been taught to distinguish between two words and to behave appropriately. He's learned his different response to each sign by being rewarded with food. So the bird isn't acting independently. Its behavior is shaped by controlling its environment. The first task was to isolate an individual piece of behavior and see how that could be changed. Skinner did this by keeping individual pigeons at about 3/4 of their normal weight, so that the birds were always hungry, and food could be used as an automatic reward. The pigeon was studied in a uniform box, one it quickly grew used to. One piece of behavior, pecking a colored disc, was measured on a graph. The pigeon learned that pecking the disc produced a reward. Then the behavior of pecking could be studied in relation to how often that reward was offered, or in Skinner's terms, what was the schedule of reinforcement.
The main thing is what we call schedules of reinforcement. Reinforcement is what the layman calls reward, and you can schedule it so that a reward occurs every now and then when a pigeon does something. We usually use a response with a pigeon pecking a little disc, a little spot in the wall, and you can reinforce with food, but you don't reinforce every time. You're perhaps every 10th time, or perhaps only once every minute or something like that. There are a very large number of schedules, and they have their special effects. And there is a good example of how you can move from the pigeon to the human case.
Alright, I suppose we can wrap up class for today. Thank you, Dr. Skinner, for being here. And don't forget the assignment due next week. If I see an assignment from everyone turned in by next week, I will be dropping your lowest quiz grade. Now, does anyone in the class have a question for Dr. Skinner?
Yeah. How is B.F. Skinner still alive?
Okay, class dismissed.
Hi Jason, welcome to our lesson. Have you been practicing every day?
Yeah, we can start whenever you're ready. I prepared all my scales beforehand.
Great, let's start with C major.
I don't know if that was the right fingering.
That's alright Jason, your hands look very good. Do you think you could just play the left hand now?
Yeah, sure, I can try that.
Wonderful, you just played the left hand correctly. Both hands are maintaining excellent positioning. Now just take it a little bit slow with both hands again. Remember how you did well with both hands, just put them slowly together.
think I'm starting to comprehend how both hands function with each other.
I'm so happy to hear that. You get better with each lesson. Sometimes you have to slow down to make it past the harder parts.
Your encouraging words gave me some confidence. Now I can feel like I can do it.
I want to make sure I could support your musical efforts rather than crush them. Compliments and positively worded criticism is the key to success.
And now I recognize how to approach skills with the right fingerings, with confidence, and it is best not to criticize too much students. It would just bring them down. For an example,
Hello, Felicia. Are you ready for your lessons today? Have you been practicing this week?
I I was actually not able to practice as much as I normally do.
Well, that's not surprising, but let's see what you have.
I feel like I need a little bit more time. Is it alright if I just practice before you start judging me?
It's too late. I'm already judging.
Okay, here I go, okay?
Okay, let's see the song you've prepared for today. Okay. I've heard enough. It's not the piano.
What did I do wrong?
Just wasn't good.
I'm sorry. I've really been trying hard, but I've just been so bombarded with other classes and just homework, and I just didn't get to practice.
It's just not an excuse. You should be practicing, even if it's just a little bit a day. Let's go again.
Okay.
Okay, I've heard enough. But I see what I can do to make you better. We're gonna hold off on the piece for now. I'm gonna give you homework. I'm gonna give you scales with both hands, major, minor, natural harmonic melodic, arpeggios, chords with both hands, chord progressions with both hands, exercises with just the right hand, exercises with just the left hand, and then I'm gonna test you on some sight reading the next time I see you.
If you just give me a little more time, I promise I'll have the piece down to a T.
Well, I expect you to perform all of this next week.
You've been practicing every day?
yeah. Can we try that again? I'm sorry.
Should we turn my cameras on when we speak? Yes, please. Please, because I have it on speaker view.
We can't hear or see this, so do you want to just...
Dr. Skinner, is everything all right? You're not showing anything. Dr. Skinner, you're muted.